Hello Ratbags, it's Jade. Welcome to another Ark Survival Evolved Community Crunch Roundup. I wish today would be super exciting. Let's zoom in a little bit well, maybe kind of exciting. Depends how much you view excitement. The title of the Community Crunch 185, The Great Migration, doesn't exactly fill you with super joy. After all the rumours, all the speculation, it looks like I was correct. E3 hasn't been something that Ark Survival Evolved have felt they wanted to release a trailer for the new DLC or some sort of information about what's coming. But don't despair, don't immediately click off. It isn't necessarily a completely boring video. We just may have to wait until next week. I will go through some of this other stuff as well, but as you can see, we're going live. On Tuesday, June 17th, we'll be going live at 3 p.m. PST on Twitch to discuss a few things in store for the future. Tune in to get a pizza what's coming up. You don't want to miss out. So I say that because that's going to be really late for me. God damn it. But nevertheless, we are going to get some answers, it looks likely, about what this Vogiano, whether or not we're going to get Valguero for free, as I stated earlier in my theory. But for sure, there is no reveal at E3 for Ark Survival Evolved. No trailers come up. I've been watching it. You guys know you've been regularly checking out my channel. I've uploaded over 20 different trailers in the last 28 hours or so. Now, I was wondering if there was some sort of little image here. Is there anything that we should be looking for? Obviously, there is like a T-Rex behind the sofa. Is there any other little clues? Something that could say what we're going to be looking at next week? And to be honest, there's nothing here. I can't see anything that's new or fresh. It is literally just a picture of their live streaming space. Now, if some of this is brand new to you, you're not caught up. I put out this video this morning talking about all the things, situation going on with Ark having a new database registry entry on the Steam database, which lists some sort of DLC or some sort of server. Basically, they have been working on something. It's been listed on Steam. As I said in this video, you've seen other content creators go over it. But one of my Ratbags, a patron, Ty, said about whether or not we're going to get something now, soon, later, and he said it won't be months, it will be very sooner. So that's what's happening. We are going to get a reveal of exactly what's going on with the whole Pizza di Giovanni thing, whether or not I'm correct and Valguero is going to go live as a free content map, but not only just Valguero, but adding with the deinonychus. I still can't say it, even though I've literally used Google to tell me how to say it. So yeah, a little bit disappointing. Nothing here. There's no tease. There's no decent little picture. You know, even a mysterious mystery. Come on, wildcard, sort it out. Give us something. I will be here, guys. I think it's about time we do a live hype stream, so expect me to be on maybe an hour before. We'll talk about everything to do with Ark Survival Evolved. You can ask questions. We can talk about the good parts, the bad parts, and what we think is going to happen once they get going and live stream it. And I will live stream it also. If you want to watch and you want to comment without it getting lost on Twitch, make sure you tuned in on my channel on Tuesday the 17th at 3 p.m. PST time. As for the rest of the news, it's just kind of reminders that the migration's happening again. If you don't know, they're getting rid of some legacy servers on Xbox, PS4 and the PC. And this is pretty much happening tomorrow at 11 a.m. PST, 1 p.m. EST time. I will leave the link for the list in the description box down below. The modding contest is still open. You've got till the 29th of this month. Once the contest is finished, they're going to be doing a category sort of poll. And you'll be able to vote for whatever you think out of each category, your mod or the mod that you think is the best. If you do vote, you have a chance of winning the collector's edition that is signed by everyone on the team. A few things from the social roundup. Gas bags being fixed. It hasn't been fixed on PvE yet, but it will be. People asking about the modding, if the mod winners will ever come to console. We've had this time and time again. But Seda said they'll be getting a nice lump of money. That's not to say the winner of the mod contest could become official. And Adam, who's basically in charge of server outages, is talking about meshing and how they've done a lot with their new mesh detection system. And Ronald Cook does ask, does anyone remember dynamic bridges were supposed to be added like 3 years ago, but one day it disappeared from the patch notes? I guess tech bridges was the solution. None of wildcard behaviour should be surprising at this point after 4 years of it. and precisely said why we've been trying to avoid making promises or announcing things too early. Sometimes we as devs get excited about what we're working on and communicate things too soon, looking for that sweet spot between broken promises and leaving people in the dark. I have to say, they probably have left people in the dark far too long. Most game companies do have roadmaps. Most successful games that have been out for a few years let their fan base know what to expect. You think about any online sort of game that has either servers or online services, and generally you do get a heads up. So they definitely need to do a little bit more work, and it also stops all the massive rumours about this situation that's been going on the last few days, whether or not we're going to get something revealed at E3. E3 has been a little bit disappointing overall. Nothing too unexpected. We're nearly at the end of a console's life, and it does dictate a lot about what games are going to be coming to PC as well as console. With Xbox launching next year, Project Scarlet and rumoured PS5 also coming. I wasn't expecting too much, but some of the stuff that has come out has been very, very disappointing. There are some great indie games though, as ever. And just an FYI, I am going to be covering The Last Oasis. I've already done a few videos talking about what this game is. So go and check it out if you're looking for something brand new, a new PvP survival game. But normal servers will be resumed, and hopefully I'll be there first to give you any relevant, decent information about Ark Survival Evolved. But that is pretty much it. The only other thing I will say is, again, scouring through Reddit, I found someone talking about the fact that Valguero map hasn't been updated in months, in which it hasn't since January. And someone else mentioned that they have RG nests. Now these RG nests actually have fertilised eggs that you can go and get. So pretty much like a wyvern nest or a rock drake nest, you can actually go and get young RGs from their nests. Now bear with me. If you take a look at the brand new dinosaur, the deinonychus, you'll realise it does guard nests. That is one of the things it does. It gets aggressive. It also protects not just its own nests, but other nests too. I went and asked in the Valguero Discord if this was such a thing and are they still working. And everyone says nope, they're still there, but they are going to be gone after the next big update, which is meant to be coming any time. Is it because they're swapping it out? Maybe the new dinosaur isn't going to be protecting RG nests. Maybe the new dinosaur is going to be protecting its own eggs. I'm really starting to warm to this idea, and if it's not the thing, I really hope it is the thing. That new dinosaur is exclusive to the Valguero map. It'll be a bit disappointing we're not seeing anything else just yet if it is just the Valguero map and that one creature, but it is at least brand new content for Ark, which is definitely needed. And although it may not mean much, the actual creator of the Valguero map did like my tweet or someone's retweet of my video talking about the fact that the map is going to be the next DLC. I could be totally wrong, guys. I don't want to say that's 100% sure. Just because someone likes it, obviously it builds up hype for the content creators, it doesn't mean much. If I'm wrong and it isn't in fact the Valguero map that's coming, it's going to be something completely different. Again, I want more. We all want more. I wish we'd got a mysterious mystery. It's not here, there's nothing here, they're not revealing anything. It would have been nice to have another little tease and keep this going every sort of week. But I guess not. Wildcard have got their own marketing plan. I'm sure they think they know what they're doing. And let's face it, it takes literally a fart in the wind and the whole Ark community gets riled up about the hype. Let me know, are you sick of YouTubers jumping on the hype bandwagon? Anywho, unless there's any big news, I won't be back until next Tuesday. Make sure you carry on though, going watching my Ark Untamed series where I'm taming every creature. I've managed to put them all on a Ragnarok map on the Xbox. And if you want to come and join my servers, then come and join my Discord and you'll find all the details down below. E3 is pretty much over in terms of the big events that I wanted to cover. So don't worry, you're not going to get 200 million notifications saying I've uploaded lots of videos. Normal service will resume and I'll be back with more Ark news very soon. Until then, rat bags, laters.